What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing the predictions video for the 2020 Daytona 500, the 62nd Daytona 500 that takes place this weekend at Daytona International Speedway. It's going to be a great race. I feel very good about it. Let's just get into the predictions video. So, let's just start off with the predictions video. If you're new to the channel, how I usually do this is I go through, similar to NASCAR Weekly Podcast, I go through who's going to suck, who is the underdog of the race, and who I think is going to win this race. So, let's just get into it. So, let's start with who is going to suck. My who's going to suck pick for this weekend's Daytona 500 is going to be Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson's luck at restrictor plate races, especially in the Daytona 500, has not been very good. In 6 starts in the Daytona 500, he has only finished a race once. He has 5 DNS. However, that one finish was a top 10. He finished 6th in last year's Daytona 500. But before that, in the previous 5 Daytona 500s before that, he has not finished a race. His average finish is like a 23rd place. So Larson's luck in the Daytona 500, in my opinion, has really never been that great. I just don't think Kyle Larson really has a good shot of having a good race at all. He's batting against the odds, and his odds in this race are not very good, in my opinion. Now to the underdog pick. This guy had one of the best cars in this race, if not the best car last year. He dominated in 2019. I believe he led 95 or 96 laps in this race in 2019. And it looked like he had a really good shot at winning the race until he got, unfortunately, taken out by Paul Menard. Not intentionally. Menard just gave him a little bit of a bad bump. And he spun out and caused the big one. It took out like 25 or 26 cars out of the race. Well, it didn't take them all out of the race, but a lot of them went to the garage. My underdog pick is going to be Matt DiBenedetto. I think Matt DiBenedetto is really going to be strong in this race. He was very, very good last year in this race. He's always seemed to be pretty good. I mean, 2018, I think he had a really good run there. In 2017, he was consistently up front most of that race. Matt DiBenedetto, I feel, is going to have a very strong race. You know, he's got Ford power, and the Fords usually in these races are the cars to beat. You know, they've dominated the last 4 or 5 years on the restrictor plates. And I just think that Matt DiBenedetto is going to have a really strong run when we go to this race at Daytona. I just feel really confident of Matt DiBenedetto. Do I think he's going to win the race? No, but I think he's going to be a threat to do really well. And I think he's going to have a good shot for top 5 and possibly even a top 10. Especially with that Penske power and that Penske equipment. And now, finally, my winner pick. This guy, if you watched the predictions video, you probably know who I'm picking to win the 500. But if you did not watch the predictions video, a little backstory behind this guy. This guy dominated the race in 2018. It looked like he was unstoppable throughout that race. Unfortunately, though, he got involved in a crash with about 4 or 5 laps to go. And he ended up coming back and finishing around the 6th place, I believe it was 5th or 6th, he ended up finishing in 2018. He looked like he had the best car. And in 2017, it looked like as well that he was going to really be a threat to win the race. Unfortunately, he just got outbeat by Kurt Busch. He finished his 2nd. And in 2019, he had a really good car once again. But unfortunately, he got involved in that big one. The same one that Matt DiBenedetto and guys like William Byron and Mark Truex Jr. all ended up getting involved in. My pick to win this year's Daytona 500 is going to be Ryan Blaney. I think Ryan Blaney's finally going to get that coveted jewel that has been longing him for so long. I know it seems like I'm picking Ryan Blaney a lot this year, but I think, again, Ryan Blaney has been really fast in these races in the past. I just think Ryan Blaney is finally going to break through and finally score that coveted Daytona 500 victory that has been so long in him for a very long time. I think he's going to finally get it done. So, yeah, that is my predictions for this year's Daytona 500. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links in the description below for that. And comment below your picks for this weekend's race, for this year's Daytona 500. Who do you think is going to win the Daytona 500? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.